Hi, welcome to LinkedIn Live with Scott Edinger. Today we're going to be talking about how to increase employee engagement during a downturn. How do you as a leader focus on the one metric that tends to drive so many other business results? Employee engagement is a huge driver of a whole range of business results that are important to you as an executive. So how do you handle that during an economic downturn? Okay, here's the first thing that you want to do as a leader. You want to acknowledge the challenges. I see leaders make mistakes on two ends of the spectrum. They are either way too positive and they sugarcoat. They're Pollyanna. They don't want to highlight, just how difficult things are. On the other side of the spectrum, what I see is that too often leaders find themselves overly negative. There's a balance here in the notion of accepting the reality as it is, exactly as it is. Here is the second of the 4 ways you can focus on employee engagement during difficult times. Clarity of direction and strategic perspective. There is so much frustration if you walk around the halls of organizations or the virtual halls of organizations. Just talk to people about what is annoying to them, what is frustrating to them. One of the things you'll hear a lot of is that we have too many priorities. The priorities are unclear. I'm not sure my role in creating value in this organization. I'd say there's 4 questions you can ask yourself and that you can work on that will help you to address that. Number 1 is to really get clear. What is your company strategy? Number 2, what is your team's role in executing that strategy? Third, what are the top priorities for your team? And then finally, what are the really clear milestones of progress? So the third one is foster emotional connection. If there is a secret sauce to creating employee engagement, I promise you this is it. I'm talking about a connection with people who you work with as people, not as jobs, not as tasks to be done, not as projects to be completed, but to connect with them as people. So if you think about how you connect with others, how you can use that emotional connection to drive results. Remember, we're not doing this for the sake of doing it. You're doing it to create engagement, the kind of employee engagement that drives results. So is there energy and enthusiasm? Is there excitement that you can bring to the table about the work that you are doing and excitement about your mission? Here is the 4th one. I like this one. I say step away from the email. We spend too much time on email, and it's a lousy medium for making decisions, certainly any kind of complexity of decisions, for discussing topics that aren't straightforward, that are nuanced, or that there's subtlety or any level of complexity. It's a lousy medium for a conversation. It's a lousy medium for developing others. If you go more than 3 emails, clarifying, bouncing back and forth ideas, email's probably the wrong mode of communication. It's the wrong platform, right? So think about, once we go beyond 3, maybe we need a phone call. Maybe a short conversation would save 10 more emails, right? Do you want to receive less emails? There's a very simple way to go about that. I promise this works. Send less emails. Okay, that's it for today in terms of the main approaches. You got 4 of them on driving employee engagement through challenging times.